everybody, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you're doing all right, and I'm back again to do one more response video. For this time it's for a guy called DarkSide Vinyl, another member of the VC channel, and he started this thread to show eight records with the common theme of them being working. He's calling it working for a living, Gimme 8. And it's the account of that it's been now about 8 months since this whole thing all over the world. I mean, we all know what it is since this whole chaos and whatnot started, and of course it did sadly do a lot of negative stuff for the working situation for a lot of people, and so he was inspired some sort of a like tribute to the common working people in the working forces all over the world, like some sort of a tribute to show a record that either it can either be a like album that has that like the word working in the title, or an album that features a song which has the work, or an album that features a song that has a specific type of, where the song is about a specific type of work or a specific type of profession, or just about some business in general. So yeah, it's definitely an interesting and wide topic, and it didn't take me long to choose 8 solid picks. And to start off, we have this was the self-titled record from the great Australian singer Gimme Barnes. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that this is a German pressing. I believe that this was called something else in Australia, or perhaps I'm confusing it with another record. But anyway, that doesn't matter here. What does matter is that Gimme Barnes, on the 3rd track on side 1 on this album, he is a working class man, as the song says. And if you're a working class man, then you can might as well be a working class dog, as Rick Springfield was on this classic album of his. And I just love this record, and I just love I love the record itself, but I also love the record cover. And as some of you may know, how the story of the dog kind of continues on the next album, Success Hasn't Spoiled Me Yet, where the dog definitely doesn't seem to be working class anymore. But yeah, working class dog, and as I said, working class man. But to continue a bit on the more melodic theme, here is kind of a hidden gem. I-10, the group project that only did this album, but this is just fantastic AOR, melodic rock, melodic pop stuff. And of course it is from the great songwriters Billy Steinberg and Tom Kelly, who did they became very successful in writing a lot of songs for a lot of other artists. But here on the 4th track on the album, they are working for a loving, and you might as well. And the next one, I believe that this is the last one which I picked out for this category. And this, I was so happy when I came to think about this album and this band and this song specifically, because I immediately thought, I would have just been like, I would have regretted it so if this didn't make this video. And of course Styx, their classic album Pieces of 8, and here we have the classic tale of the blue collar man. Of course, in the song of that title, if anybody perhaps didn't know. Yeah, classic track, and I mean it is just one of when it comes to like the theme of the common working man, as the title says, blue collar man. I mean the lyrics for that song, it just really, it couldn't have been more fitting for this theme, and I mean overall for the situation a lot of people sadly find themselves in during these times. Now to get into the music business a bit, the DarkSide Vinyl, in his video where he started this topic, he showed a pretty well-known album by the name of Dark Side of the Moon, of course by Pink Floyd, as we all know, and he chose the track Money because it really suits the theme of working business and so on. But I also thought about Pink Floyd, but I specifically thought about another song on its follow-up, Wish You Were Here, and yeah, you know the tale where the Fat Cat record representative asks, by the way, which one's pink? And then he perhaps also says, boys, have a cigar. And yeah, that song on this masterpiece of album, I mean, it's just a classic tale about how the music business was back in these days, which the band did, and I mean how the music business in a lot of ways still is today, for better or worse. But yeah, have a cigar, folks. And to go into a bit of perhaps a bit of a more sad songs, very emotional but nonetheless great songs. Here we have on Saxon's 1992 album, we have a tribute to the vocalist Biff Byford, to his father, who worked in the coal mines back in Britain, and of course that was not a easy job by any stretch of the imagination. Here we have a tribute in the form of Iron Wheels, a great acoustic ballad, which is actually a partial re-recording of a track which they did on their album Destiny, which then was called what was it called? No, not Call Before the Storm. Oh god, I can't remember it right now. Something with we're living. What does it sing? We're living in the calm before the storm. Yeah, that's the chorus, how it goes. We're living in the calm before the storm. But it was, as I said, partially re-recorded, rearranged for Iron Wheels, and both versions are great, but perhaps I prefer this one. So yeah, a great tribute to Biff Byford's father, as well as the men that worked in the coal mines back in the days, and actually still today. And here is another tribute for a track. There is another tribute for workers in England, more specifically the workers that in the 1800s built England's railway. Once again, a really hard job. Especially during those days where there were a lot of unskilled workers and we didn't have the technical advancements that we have today. But Genesis, on their 1991 album We Can Dance, they did a tribute to the railroad workers with the epic Driving the Last Spike. Another really emotional lyrics, and a great epic track and a tribute to those workers. Now the last one, we're going a bit to the music business, but this time we're talking about Well, as we all know, a lot of musicians are affected by this whole situation, but not just the musicians themselves, but also the people that work with them, that work around them, and not least the people that make it possible for the bands to carry on and do their show on tour night after night after night. And yeah, and those people, I mean, there's a certain track that is legendary when it comes to hard rock and heavy metal, and of course I had to choose I could have chose the studio version, but of course, since we're talking about the people that are helping the bands perform live, of course I had to do the live version from this classic album by Motorhead, No Sleep Till Hammersmith, and of course, as some of you have pretty much guessed, we are talking about We Are the Road Crew. Yeah, another legendary tribute to another really hardworking and another hardworking type of people, and in some form legends in their own right. So yeah, that was it. 8 records with the theme Working for a Living, that spans the theme of working, business, and like tributes to different kind of workers. So yeah, DarkSide Vinyl, great topic. I was quick to jump right into it, and well, I hope that your channel does well. I'll be linking for anybody that is watching this. Please check out DarkSide Vinyl. I'll be linking to his channel down below. And everybody, take care, and I'll see you soon again. Bye bye.